Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Chapel of St George. Remember, the Chapel of St George, it's going to be an important concept in a couple of minutes for you to think about. But as I begin today on this All Saints' Day, as we celebrate All Saints together, even though we're kind of in lockdown, I want to ask you a question to start. What is it that Ethiopia, England, Russia and Bosnia have in common? These four countries, Ethiopia, England, Russia and Bosnia, have something in common. Why don't you stop and think about that, and we'll get back to that question in a few minutes' time. Today is All Saints' Day, and we celebrate the saints of the church, the saints of the world, and the saints in our lives. The Bible tells us that a saint is someone who helps you. A saint is someone who encourages you in your faith and what it is that you do. A saint is someone who tells you about God. And a saint is someone who makes your life a lot easier. The two great commandments that Jesus gave were to love the Lord our God with all our heart, our soul, our mind and our strength, and to love our neighbours as we love ourselves. When we love our neighbours as we love ourselves, then we are saints, and those who treat us in this way are saints for us. Those who help and encourage us are true saints. Well, the Bible lists a lot of saints. And so I wonder, how many saints can you find listed in the Bible? I'll give a prize next time when we meet, which will be in the beginning of December, to the person who has listed the most saints in the Bible. I'm going to be busy, aren't I, next time we meet? Because I've got prizes for those who remember the names of the disciples. And I'll have a prize for those who can list the most saints they can find in the Bible. Also, you might want to think about, what is it that made them a saint? What sets them apart from others and makes them a saint? How is it that what they do helps and encourages others? How is it that what they do tells other people about God and God's amazing love? Think about the saints in the Bible. See if you can list them. Bring them when we gather together in December and see if you're going to get some minties. Whoops, I shouldn't tell you. Minties are the prize. So if you like minties, come along. There'll be plenty for all. So a saint is a helper. A saint is a guide. A saint is a friend. And today we remember those of the past, those who built Holy Trinity, those who gave so much so that we have this wonderful place that we call Holy Trinity. And we remember the saints of today who help this place flourish and help us in loving and caring for one another. We remember too the saints at home, our families, our parents, our loved ones, and our friends. And we know too at All Saints' Day that each and every one of us can be a saint. We can help others. We can encourage others. We can support others in all that they do. At the beginning, I asked you the question, what does Ethiopia, England, Russia and Bosnia have in common? Each and every one of them have St George as their patron saint. I gave you the hint at the beginning. That's why we're in the St George's Chapel. So the patron saint of Ethiopia is St George. The patron saint of England is St George. The patron saint of Russia is St George. and the patron saint of Bosnia is St. George. I wonder, who is the patron saint of Australia? May God bless you and your loved ones. Amen.